Hey, hey, what's up, everyone? This is Etho, and we are back again with some more Project Ozone 2. Now, everyone, I don't know if you know this, but I have a goal, a dream, an ambition. I want to have two eyebrows. No, I want to become, like, shockingly good at modded Minecraft one day. I want to be so good, like, I'll know every single mod, every single item in the mod, how everything works, how to craft every item without looking what is the most efficient way of doing everything. And you'll be like, Etho, how much power does a mechanism crusher take with like 4 speed upgrades and 3 efficiency upgrades? And I'll be like, the exact right answer. And you'll be like, whoa, Etho, that's amazing. You are my hero. I want to be just like you. And I'll be like, oh, well, thank you. But you can't be just like me because I'm so good, it's impossible. And you'll be like, wow. I know it's a stupid dream. Unfortunately, though, I am not anywhere near that dream. I got schooled once again last episode. Had a bit of a facepalm moment, as I'm sure you all have. I've been doing something very wrong with my setup here. So, the way I've always done this, like if you want to automate like a furnace, for example, with an ME system, you use an interface to put the items in. You tell it what to put in with the pattern. And then when it finishes crafting the thing, you take the item out with an import bus. And I usually throw speed upgrades in here to make it quicker. And that's the way I've always done it. I haven't really thought much about it. This is a very bad way of doing it, though. You do not need the import bus. Like, at all. I'm wasting a channel with this thing, and it's slowing everything down. Because, like, if you put an item in an interface, it goes into the ME system. Like, if you put it there, it goes in. And I knew that, but I just never made the connection. So if we output... Well, we got to input, output... Wait, how do you do that? Uh-oh. Because we got to get input and output on the same one. I don't think you can do that. Okay, so maybe this idea doesn't work with all types of machines, like thermal expansion here, but like with the sag mill, you see we're outputting at the bottom here. If we shut that off, items build up in here, but if we turn it on, they go into the interface. And we got rid of the import bus on the top of this. It's still working with just the interface at the bottom, input and output. With the thermal expansion, though, I tried changing this to orange, and I can't get it to put items in. You can't in and out on the same side. It has to have two sides. I'm pretty sure. I'll just show you. Craft some of that stuff up. So, because it's orange here, items won't go in. If it's on blue, they'll go in. If it's that, nothing happens. This one, items go in, but they don't go out. Yeah, so we need two sides. But yeah, this trick will work with like all the Ender IO machines and ME machines and pretty much most mod machines, just not the thermal expansion. But what we'll do is we'll get rid of the import buses, and instead we'll use interfaces because I think they're actually quicker. So if we input at the bottom through the interface and output through an interface, up over here, you see, like, the whole stack goes right away. We don't need to use acceleration cards that way, and I think overall it's just better, hopefully. Oh, Taxes is excited. He wants to automate things. Let's get to it here, guys. So I was just doing a little experiment. Can you input from the bottom of conveyors? Yes, you can. I don't know why I did it from the side over here. We're going to change that. I want to hook up our automatic gear making thing to the ME system. So I ran the cable over to here, and I guess we will take out the scaffolding here, and we will just put an interface at the bottom. Interface. Yeah, okay. And I think that should work. Smart cable. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Yeah, so that makes the gears. What we're going to do is make a pattern now. So we'll tell it, like, if we give it 4 iron, then it'll make an iron gear. And there's probably about 20 or so different types of gears, so I'm going to do them all off camera. We'll just do one together here. But yeah, we go to that interface we just set up. Probably can't find it in the list there, so I'll just put it... Whoa! I just fell there for a second. That scared me. We'll just put it in there and see if we can craft it now. Iron. Yeah, there's a crafting option. Okay, let's say make 10, so just put 40 iron into the conveyor here. And that looks like it's going to work. Cool. So these are all the different gears in this mod pack, guys, and we can auto-craft every single one of them now. Ended up doing 2 interfaces for all the patterns. The one over here, this is for like the less common gears, the ones we don't use as often. Like lead gears, I don't think we've used those yet in this pack. While these are the more common ones here. And some of these, like the basic gears and stuff, we make in the molecular assembler, so I added patterns for those there. And they're all taken care of now. But what we want to do is try to auto-craft these, I think, because this machine here is pretty slow. We don't want to wait around if we need gears. We want to have like a stack of each kind on hand, I think. So to do that, we can add a crafting card up here and then tell it to keep a stack of iron gears all times, for example. So now it's trying to craft a stack of them, and then they'll go into here as it gets them. So they're starting to show up there. Thing is, though, those gears cannot be seen if you look for them here. You see this is empty still. So what we got to do is add a storage bus onto this interface too. That way we can actually access the gears stored in here. Storage bus. So we'll add a storage bus onto there and run some cables up to it. So I think that's going to work, right? Hopefully. We got 14 gears in there now, so should we be able to get those? Yes, so now they're showing up here. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to add 64 for all these common gears up here, and then we don't have to wait around for them. Okay, so we got our gears figured out. Let's see if we can get this thing working now. I am a little scared of this thing, to be honest, but we'll try and make a recipe for these fluid crystals. No, not that. We want this. So if we put, what is it? One of these in the enrichment chamber, it makes a crystal. Okay, and then we will maybe put an interface below it and just see if that does anything. I have a feeling I'm going to have trouble with this. So something about mechanism machines always give me trouble. I can't figure them out. Was it so quick that we didn't see it, or is it giving us trouble? It's giving us trouble. Okay, that's a problem. So how do we tell it to insert into the red? That's what we want. We want the flux dust to go into the red. Like that. Okay. Then output's blue. Auto eject we want on. Oh, we probably can't do in and out with these either then. I think they need 2 sides as well. And that's loud. There's no in and out, is there? Output, input, energy, extra. Yeah, I think we need 2 sides. Okay, so we'll set up a second interface then. Like right over here, maybe. Try that out. Okay, so then we can output to that other one. If we know what side that is. Okay, that worked. I think it went into there. Okay. It's not splitting up though, like they're all going into one slot, not into... It's not evenly distributing them to all 7 of these. Oh, actually, check it out. Check it out. If we turn this auto sort on over here, then it splits them up evenly. This button here. Otherwise, they all go into the first one. Okay, very good. So we just about got everything hooked up to our ME system. Like all our automation stuff is just about handled now. We still got to do this thing. And we got a couple other random machines that we're going to work on now. So I hooked up a cable from our controller, our ME controller, all the way over here. Zoop. And up over here so we can start adding machines in this area. The 3 I'm most concerned about are these metallurgic infusers. So this one's going to be for redstone stuff. This one for diamond. This one for obsidian. Now, in the enrichment chamber, you can make like this better stuff, I think. Like if you put redstone in here, it makes this compressed redstone. 1 piece equals 1 compressed redstone. And I think it's a lot better. Like if we look at our numbers here, 920, that only adds 10, 930. And I think this adds 100, if I remember right. Doesn't work. Oh, maybe because we got to use some up before it'll go in there. Let's put it in here. It's 80. Oh, it's 80, not 100. Okay. If we break that, does it stay with it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Good. Well, good in this case. Okay, so what do we do here? How do we automate? I think we'll just do one of these. We'll do the redstone one together. Compressed. So I think we're gonna like have a system to always keep a bunch of this on hand, and then I think we'll just export it into here. So we'll set up an export bus underneath, maybe. If we can reach or access it. It's gonna be a tricky one. I think I'll break this block here. I think we should be able to get it. Yeah, there we go. Cable. Okay, and oh, I'm stuck. Let's get out of here. Okay, so in this one, we tell it to put this in here all the time. And then if there's any in our system, it should go in there. So we'll put 6 in, and those should end up in this machine now. Good. And then we'll just set up an interface for the various different recipes. Maybe above it. That's not going to look very good, though, but I don't think we have a choice. Yeah, we're a little bit low on sides. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. So what are our recipes here? There's 15 pages. One that we're really interested in is this one here. So capacitors. We want some way of making these basic control circuits. Let's do this one together as well. So osmium. We'll tell it one osmium makes one of those. Basic control circuit, I think it was called. Oh, do we not have any? They might have went in here. Yeah, they're there. Okay. So we tell it, hey, taxes. Out of the way. We'll do that. And then if we put that in here and hook it up. Whoa! Then I think we're good to go. And that's the basic gist to this thing here. And then I'll do the rest off camera. Okay. I'm not sure if we'll be able to output it anywhere though. But let's try craft it. Okay, we'll tell it to make 10. Okay, those are not going in there, so we probably got to tell it to input like we did before. Yeah. Then output. We don't have any sides free. All right, so check it out. I think I came up with a better way of doing this. So we're still putting the redstone stuff in from the bottom on the purple here. We're inputting the osmium through the interface here on the side instead of from the top now. So that's the red one here. And then we're outputting on blue. And I moved the power table to the top here. This is nice because we can paint this later with the painter machine if we want to make it look nicer. And we can mix the item tables with the power tables at the top here. And it takes items, puts them in the interface into the ME system. So I think that's going to be the method here. Alright, so I've been making recipes for days here, guys. Days. Literal days in the game. And we have a lot of stuff now we can do, which is awesome. So over here, we did this, right? These are some of the things we can craft now. We got the basic control circuits, enriched alloys, demon steel. We can do that automatically now. The blue things, refined obsidian dust. The purple things. Like, to make one of these is like 20 steps. And we can just auto do it now, which is incredible. Huge time saver. We got access to it over here. We can craft, which is nice. And let's see here. Elite. Oh. Control. If you press T when you're hovering over something in an ME system, it doesn't let you. Or in 1.7 it doesn't anyway. You gotta like move your mouse cursor away from it. Then you can type in T. We can make these things too. These things are insane to make normally. Let me just auto craft it now. Takes a long time though. And what else here? Oh yeah, I was trying to make bools, guys. Bools. These things here, silicon bools. In order to do this, we need to hacksaw it. So, oh, do we not have sticks? Oh, it's not sticks. It's something else. It's like stone sticks or something weird, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get some of those then. Diamond saw. I don't know if you can do things like this with an ME system though. I think I've tried it before and it didn't work. Like if you try to do this and this, I have a suspicion it's no bueno. Okay. But we'll put the items in and just see what happens. So if we make silicon bool, or it might do one and then it'll lose durability and not be able to make more. Made one. Okay, so item durability makes it not do more. That's a problem. Is there a way around that? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. That's one thing I'm not really up to date on. Oh yeah, and look, we got a bunch of these storage cells made now. We were trying to do this last episode and kind of failed, but now we have them. So we can fill up our disk drives pretty much all the way now, which is cool. And what else? Oh yeah, so we're going to try hook this thing up here. Have to run a cable to it, so I sort of fished around for a place we could do it. I think we're going to go over top the leaves here. You see, you got it running over here. I just hollowed out a spot here. We'll go over top the leaves, and then it kind of connects to our system like around here. Oh, getting huge lag. Wow, what was that from? Okay. Put that there. And this is like running all the time now, by the way. Now that we can auto-craft stuff, I just have it going all the time. Alright, so that connects to our ME system up above. I have a hard time getting up when I go down underneath here. Yeah, so it connects to this thing over here, to our controller. We got like, I think 6 or 7 dense cables hooked to that thing already. It's getting a little bit messy, but not a big deal. Okay, so again, I think this is going to be a pretty simple thing. I think we can connect to the interface here with an ME interface, if I'm not mistaken. So let's break this. We'll try to totally automate this stuff now. Is our cable there? No, it's not. Where is it? It's over here. Okay. And I think 8 channels will be enough for this, hopefully. So I think we got to run this up, connect to it like that, and then we can start throwing our recipes in. This is going to be a problem here, though, getting the items out, maybe. But let's take something that's tricky to make, for example. Capacitors. These blue ones, really, really tough to make normally. We want to auto-craft them if we can. Okay, so capacitors, let's check them out here. So it takes gray plastic, octactic capacitors, and compressed iron. We have a way of auto-crafting gray plastic. Oh, you know, it might not be hooked up to our ME system. I think we got to get it here. And why did it not refill? Oh no. Things are fine. Things are just fine. Spent a lot of time setting that up, and I'm worried now. Okay, compressed iron. Octactics, do we have any left? We got a few in there. Okay, we'll just try make a pattern here to see if it works. Capacitor. So it's 1, 1, 1. Yeah. 1. Oh, where am I looking here? Over here. 1, 1, and 1 makes a capacitor. Okay, make our pattern, throw it in the interface here. And I guess as long as we have it on the filter, like here, it hopefully won't be an issue. But we'll try it out. We'll try craft one of them. Let's take them all out, I guess. See if that works. Is this going to show up in this chest here? Because we haven't hooked it up to this yet. Oh yeah, it's all good. Cool. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, so I asked you last episode, like, if you've ever injured yourself while sleeping, and yeah, lots of you have. It seems by far and large the most common way people injure themselves while sleeping is by falling out of the bed, which I thought was a little odd because I've never actually done that before. But like a lot of you guys seem to be clumsy while you're sleeping. Somebody said like they got a nosebleed while sleeping. I've done that before. That's freaky. You wake up with your pillow all covered in red sauce. It's nasty. A couple people with strained necks. I've done that one before as well. I have another story about that too, by the way. Somebody I know actually, while sleeping, there was a drunk driver rammed right through their wall and like hit the bed, and then she went flying, curled up in the mattress, and actually was saved. Like she got pinned against the wall in the mattress, but the mattress protected her. Actually, let's put this back and connect it to the interface here, on second thought. But yeah, she was pinned against the wall, and like the grill of the truck stuck in the mattress. It's kind of crazy. One of you guys said like the most dangerous thing that happened to you while sleeping was you were driving. That would be pretty bad actually, but woke up and didn't get in an accident. I thought that one was interesting too. Anyways, what are we doing here? I switched this over to a regular interface because I want to hook up a storage bus to this too. We're going to do that same crafting trick. Do this over here, this over here, so we can keep like a stack of capacitors in here at all times if we want. Crafting card up there, yeah. Let's see here, capacitors. Let's try this out. So if we do 64 up here, we'll put that there, and then we'll just take like a couple out to see if it'll do it. Hopefully that doesn't mess it up. Actually, it'll show up on the monitor if it's crafting it. And I don't see it, so maybe not. Maybe not. It's in there, yeah. I have had an issue where it sometimes needs to update, and I'm not sure how to update it. So maybe we'll just leave that and hope it works. So that plastic maker thing is actually okay. The gray plastic's in here again, just took a little bit of time. What we should do is hook it up to our ME system though. So over here is our chest with all the plastic in. All we gotta do is connect a storage bus up to this, I think. And then we can get the stuff out of there. And then our cable's like right here that we just ran. Oh, I got turned around. Over here. But yeah, things are really coming together with our crafting system here. I'm happy about this. So, like all those episodes of crafting things should hopefully get a lot simpler now. Because it's all going to be automatic pretty soon. And then we can focus on like building up our base here a bit more. It's still stuck. It's not doing anything. Okay, but now we should be able to see the gray plastic from here. Yeah, all the plastic's there. Good. Oh, you know what it is? I got the capacitors on me, so I don't think there's any in the system for it to make it. So we got to put these back in there. And then I think it'll start. Maybe? Still not on the monitor. Did I do something wrong? I wonder. Oh no, now it's happening. Okay. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. That's why we want it to happen automatically. Cool. So let's check out our book here. See where we're at. So we did all this stuff. Got the diamond compressed. That one's not finished, but I think if we just pick it up, it'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Another one done. Was that just one reward bag? Okay. It's a greater bag. We got a liquid compressor. Not bad. Not bad. What else? Should we try to do some more things here? One thing I realized we're gonna need here is slime balls. The way we were getting this so far is from cactus. We were doing, I think this over here, right? Long term, that's not gonna work out too well. So like to get slime balls, what I've been doing is like I take some sand and some of these cactus seeds we get from sifting, and then I would like, oh, I can't even plant it there. It's got to be out in the open. Like one by one, I would break it here because we haven't really needed a lot of slime balls, but like interfaces require slime balls, sticky pistons to craft and that kind of thing. So we need to try to get these slime seeds, I think. So let's head over here. Go to Botania Land, throw it into our converter. Okay, we get 4 slime balls. Throw that on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think it's Minicio and 4 of the blue. If I remember right. So let's try it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll make slime seeds. Now, you guys might find this interesting here. I did a weird experiment, or I'm still working on it actually. I want to try one more thing yet. But I wanted to automate the Magma Crucible and Fluid Transposer. Usually you use these two with each other in conjunction. And I wasn't sure how to like connect the interface to both of them at once. So I put it in the middle of the two. I don't know if that's really a recommended thing. But like, let's look at this, for example. The flux, this stuff here, this blend. This is how you make it. You need Electrum blend in the Fluid Transposer, and you need destabilized redstone. You get that from the Magma Crucible. You got to melt down 2 redstone dust and then put it into here, right? So the interesting thing about this is like if you put Electrum in here, it can go in the Magma Crucible. But we don't want it to. We only want the redstone to go in here and the Electrum into here, right? But the interface needs to choose where to put each one, you know? So that's kind of the odd thing about this. And I think maybe it matters like what order you do it in the recipe, or maybe it always has a preference. I did redstone and then Electrum. Let's try, well, I'll just show you it working first, and then we'll try make it not work. Okay, so if we craft 10 of those. Uh-oh. Oh no, it worked. So the Electrum went in this one, redstone went into this one. Let's see what happens if we reverse it. I'm very curious now. So redstone on this side, Electrum on this side, and see if they switch places in the machine. Makes one of those. Okay. And then like this, when it finishes crafting, it outputs in the top, back into the interface, goes into the ME system. So it's 2 channels? 1 channel? 1 channel for both machines, yeah. I can't count. Okay, so what are we doing here? Let's change out this pattern with this one we just made with it reversed. Now let's see if it'll get messed up. Okay, do 10 again. Or is it like smart and knows which one to do? No, it did get messed up. There's a little bit of redstone in here though. That's odd. Or maybe it all went into here. And this won't melt down until this is out of there. Huh. Interesting. But anyways, guys, we got to wrap up our episode here pretty soon, so I'll just show you a couple other things I did. I got the recipes in our pressure chamber here, so there's like 7 really important ones that we got set up. And I hooked up this thing to our ME system too, so just ran the cables underneath here from that one we did before. So the important thing here is I got, what is it? Export bus to put those in it, and then anything in this chest over here gets put back into the ME system with the import bus. Alright, so if we tell it to do what? I don't remember what they're called. PCB? Yeah, PCB. So let's say we want to make 10 of those. It's going to put 10 compressed iron and 10 green plastic into the pressure chamber, because that is one of the recipes we have here. And this is also on the export bus for this thing, so it goes into this chest automatically. Then this thing automatically makes them into the almost finished boards, these things here. Import bus takes it out of there, puts it in the ME system. So it's ready to then get made into these other boards. We're going to need a few of these things. So we got these hooked up too now. It starts. And hopefully that works. So it makes them here with 4 plastic, 4 redstone alloy, 4 compressed iron, and a printed circuit board. Alright. So if we look in our book, for example, like one of the things we got to make is this combiner. It takes 2 of those. And like with all the stuff we've done this episode, we can do this really easy now. I was really dreading making this thing before. But now we're all set up. Things are good. I thought we had tanks. I guess because it doesn't stack. Yeah, okay, there we go. Combiner. Good stuff. That's another tricky quest out of the way. I think this one needed some of that stuff too. Yeah, so like all this stuff we can automatically make. Should we do that too? Or wait, what was that thing in the middle? Oh, an enrichment chamber. Now, we'll save that for another time then. Good bag. More apples. Good stuff. And yeah, I think we're going to have to wrap up though for today, guys. So thank you for watching as always. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you again in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.